Now, why did I just buy 2.5 Sol? It's because I believe this thing has the potential to absolutely explode. Let's talk about in this video why I bought Solana and why I think this thing has so much potential. To dive straight into it, the first reason why I bought Sol is because I think that this thing has a surprisingly massive following. We all know Shiba Inu has a massive following. We all know Cardano has a massive following, but did you know that Solana's following is actually really significant compared to both of these? So you guys can see in blue is Solana in the middle here. We have red is Shiba Inu, and below it is Cardano. So consistently, Solana has more active search volume, this is on Google Trends, than Cardano, which is really good to know. And when we compare with Shiba Inu, you can actually see that recently, this is a 90-day graph, so roughly the past 45 days, about half of this chart, Solana search volume is almost identical to Shiba Inu coin search volume, which is really good to know because everyone knows Shiba Inu community is so large, but I feel like this is going to surprise a lot of people that the Solana audience or Solana attention is actually comparable right now. You can even see within some states in the United States of America, Solana is more searched than Shiba Inu and Cardano, which is really surprising to me, again, because Shiba Inu is known to have such a massive retail investor audience, but Solana having this much attention kind of caught me off guard in my initial research, and this is one of the reasons why I think Solana has the potential to go back beyond the all-time highs. You guys can see all-time highs for Solana was over $70 billion market cap. Right now, Solana is sitting at just about a $6 billion market cap. So looking at a gain of over 10x. Now, the second major reason why I think Solana has so much potential to absolutely explode in value is that Solana has so many NFT projects and games. You guys can go ahead and see the Solana Twitter account. Again, has a massive number of followers, 2.2 million different followers on this Twitter account, but you can see some of these different games, some of these different things being built out within the Solana ecosystem, most notably Star Atlas. If you're interested in NFT game or play to earn games at all, you've probably heard about Star Atlas. This is a game that's been in development for quite some time now, and it looks like it's a pretty solid looking game. This is something that I think has a lot of potential, as well as the fact that Solana is known to have such significant NFT projects. Again, going back to the game sector, you can see some of these different games with their different NFT projects and what this looks like on the Solana platform. You can see Magic Eden is one of the big people that actually services the Solana network. And one of the reasons why I think these game projects and NFT projects are so important is that this will help bring adoption in for retail investors. There's so many people who play video games. That is one of the largest markets out there, period. And to have the extra exposure coming in for the Solana network from these different games. For example, you can actually find Star Atlas on the Epic Games Store wish list. So you guys can actually go ahead and see it on the Epic Games Store, which is one of the larger gaming platforms out there, period. They were basically the creators of Fortnite and some other games, and they have this whole platform where people can go ahead and add their games to that platform. Adding these different games to these mainstream platforms is going to provide so much value for the Solana network. I feel like this is extremely underrated, how much exposure and free publicity essentially this will add back to the Solana network, because Star Atlas mentions in their thing that they are on the Solana network. So again, this exposure is going to be so significant. It'll help adopt Web3 and bring people in to the Solana ecosystem, whereas other ecosystems that don't have this potential for exposure, they're gonna have to spend significant amounts of money into marketing to actually grow their NFT projects or grow the exposure to their platform. Whereas with Solana, they can actually rely on all these different games, things that are building on the network to bring in the exposure, and those games will spend the advertising money instead of the core network itself having to actually bring in these different customers. And so these different games and NFT projects is probably a major factor that's helping boost the search volume of Solana. People who want to get into Star Atlas and things like that, they're probably looking into it going, oh, okay, what is the Solana network? How do I get these NFTs in the game? And then they're going to search up Solana. They're going to search up Solana NFTs. They're going to search up how to create a Solana wallet. This thing is going to provide so much value back to the Solana network, which is why I think so far Solana's been holding fairly steady right now as one of the top cryptocurrencies out there, number 12 right now. But this thing has the potential to go way beyond that, because when we talk about actual application use cases going forward, I think Solana has one of the best platforms for that. If you guys enjoy videos like this, make sure you subscribe down below and smash the notification bell, smash the like button so you don't miss more content just like this. Now, let's say you wanted to buy Solana. You can actually do that on MEXC. I'll have a link in the description down below to sign up to MEXC. It is so easy to buy cryptocurrencies on this platform. All I have to do is go ahead and select a price I want to buy it at, how much I want to buy. I just click the buy Sol button, I click confirm, and then I'm going to have my Solana here in just a second. It's that easy to actually go ahead and buy Solana. You can see, boom, it's in my wallet already. That's all I had to do to go ahead and buy Solana. And this works for any cryptocurrency. So if you guys want to sign up to MEXC, use the link in the description down below. Now, of course, I have to mention this other developing news story. The Solana network was recently deemed a security by the SEC, or they claimed, I should say, it's not been officially determined, but they claim that Solana is a security. Now, they have a pretty strong argument, in my opinion. You guys are welcome to go ahead and read some of these different articles where they outline why they believe Solana is not a security, but I think they have a pretty good stance to actually object against that argument of it being a security and being able to be a platform that stays around going into the future as we look into the uncertain times of regulation. I think Solana is one of those ecosystems that actually has the opportunity to get around some of these different regulatory issues that are going to come up, and they have the potential to come out on the other side ahead of so many other crypto projects, at least in my opinion. And one of the other big value propositions that I think the Solana network has over other cryptocurrencies is that they actually have so much analytical information that you can go ahead and check out. If you wanted to see all kinds of different stats and information about the Solana network, all that information is available through the Solscan platform. Whereas on other networks, you'd actually have to go to other third-party resources, go through like 12 different resources to get all the information that is consolidated here for you on Solscan, which is so convenient and so important in this era of Web3, where we need to be able to look at information and analyze information. We have all of that at our fingertips here with the Solana network, which is really valuable and something that you just don't find in other network ecosystems. If you want to learn how to actually read a bunch of this information, understand all this valuable information that you're given, check out the link to the course in the description down below, where I explain blockchain analytics. I go through Etherscan, Solscan, Binance Smart Chain Scan, Polygon Scan, and explain how to use all of these different platforms to get the most value out of these free resources. So make sure you guys check out that link in the description down below. And so for me, as I look at Solana, I see all these gaming projects, I see these NFT projects, I just see this massive exposure to the Solana platform. I look at the historical price and I see Solana peaked out basically up $240 right now, sitting about $15. And I think Solana has the potential to go back up beyond the all-time highs, especially as we transition into the next crypto bull market where we have regulation, which I think could actually be a good thing because it's going to weed out a lot of projects that are just straight up scam projects. I think Solana is a project that has real value and brings real value to customers, and I think has the potential in the future to be one of the top crypto platforms out there that's actually constantly being used, constantly being talked about in the news, and will be a staple for cryptocurrencies as people go forward. Just like you have Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, I think Solana is going to be right up there with one of the largest, most recognizable crypto projects in the world. Now, of course, make sure that you guys do your own research and due diligence before investing into any cryptocurrency. I can only speak based on what I'm doing with my portfolio and why I'm making those decisions. But as always, make sure you guys do your own research. There are so many different factors to consider here, and it can be very difficult to stay up to date on all these different crypto projects. And if you appreciated this video, YouTube thinks that you're also going to enjoy this video. So why don't you go ahead and check it out and continue your YouTube binge.